And welcome back. The grill is one of the best tools for making dinner in the summer.
Here to show us how to whip up a three-course meal in a flash is the Director of Entertainment, Sebastien Centner.
Sebastian,
welcome.
Great to see you, my friend.
Great to be back.
You know what? I think that this has been a godsend. If you're living in the eastern part of the country these days right now with 40-plus degree temperatures, the last thing you want to do is turn the oven on.
No, 100%. The barbecue is the place to be this summer, and we got some fantastic recipes for you.
All right, let's begin with the appetizer.
Sure. Do you remember? So you know a baked brie. You usually do that in your oven,
yes.
right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a similar version. Took the brie, put on a little bit of parchment paper so it doesn't stick to the aluminum. I'm going to actually add some strawberry to it here.
And you're going at a good pace right here. So because the whole thing we were saying you got to do this in a flash.
Easy, 100%. And also, I always say entertaining is all about having fun and not doing too much work. So this is about making it easy. And what you're going to notice right now is, by the way, I'm double wrapping the bottom. So when I put it on the barbecue now, what's going to happen is that the bottom isn't going to burn. So I'm going to pop that in there.
All right, how hot is your grill here?
Right now I've got the grill at 450, and we are fortunate that this is fantastic because this is one of the only grills I've been able to find that has this glass so I can watch things cook. So Lowe's dropped this off. It's a master forge, and usually it gets up to 700 degrees because it's got 4 burners. So what it does, it gives me lots of flexibilities from steaks to brie.
Okay, so Sebastian, the friends have just said, okay, so they're coming over. They're going to be here very soon. We've got the appetizer and the barbecue.
Yep.
Now what about the meal?
Okay, so what we're going to do next is for the meal, we're going to do a pizza or flatbread on the barbecue. It's one of my favorite things to do. Love doing pizza on the barbecue. So we're starting out with simple pizza dough, but this is actually done with corn flour instead of regular flour.
Oh, okay.
So what happens is it doesn't stick. We're going to give it a little shake. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add all of our garnishes. So a little bit of olive oil. Okay, we're going to do some garlic.
Now, did we make that dough?
I made this dough,
okay.
Absolutely. Now, one of the things, if you want to sort of cut a corner, it's not that big a deal, is you can actually get par-baked dough. So dough that's almost baked, you can skip this process, but still add all the ingredients. It just takes less time to cook.
Sure. Okay.
Because everything you're seeing here doesn't have to be cooked. It's already cooked.
Okay, so we have oil, we have garlic.
We got a little bit of Parmesan or prosciutto.
I also like adding the prosciutto even after the pizza's done.
You can do that, absolutely. And that's the nice thing about this. You can actually add whichever ingredients you want before or after. It doesn't make a huge difference. The nice thing, though, is the cheese, you do want to add that at least a couple of minutes on the barbecue because it'll melt a little bit. So we're going to do that.
What cheese is that?
This is actually, we have a little bit of goat cheese.
Goat?
Now, goat cheese is nice because what you'll notice is that it's going to actually contrast well with the peaches. So everything you see here, all the fruits we're using are Ontario fresh fruits. So they're nice, and this time of year, I highly recommend drop by your local farmer market or grocery store and look for Ontario product. It's so fresh.
All right, that gives the pizza a bit of a summer spin?
It's summer spin, it's a sweet and savory, and you'll notice that what happens is we got the prosciutto that crisps up, we have a little bit of the goat cheese that adds a little bit of smoothness and texture to it, and then the freshness of the peaches. And what we're gonna do, just gonna drop this on.
Okay.
Now, this is also really fun because these pizza stones are a godsend. One of my favorite things to use. Drop this on like that. Okay, that's going to take about maybe 5-10 minutes. In the meantime, while that's cooking, you can enjoy your brie.
There's the finished brie
Voila,
right there.
appetizer served.
We're going to pop this out. I like to serve this on a bed of greens, do a little bit of crisp with it, and it turns into a salad.
Okay, very
so
nice.
Your appetizer is ready to go. Main course is in there. When the main course comes out, I'm just going to fast forward a little bit here to one I just made a couple of minutes ago. It's going to look just like that.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Is that great?
Really good. So, all right, and you can also do, as we cut up the pizza, you brought dessert for the barbecue?
I figured, you know what, I'm at the barbecue, might as well stay out here anyways. And might as well do dessert on the barbecue. You want to try this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to try that? Do you want me to mix up the dessert?
I'll get into this bad boy.
There we go, there we go. Let me give that to you.
Awesome.
You got
Cheers.
that?
Thank you, sir.
Do you want me to get going on this?
No, that's already mixed. So what we have is,
okay.
I'm going to do all the work for you.
Okay. Yeah.
So what we got here is we have oatmeal, brown sugar, and we have a little bit of butter that I actually am going to add to the pan as well, and a tiny little bit of flour. So the melted butter, add this in. And what I'm going to do here is mix this up really well. And then once this is finished mixing, what we're going to do is we're going to take our cast iron, any leftover butter that we have, we're just going to take a little bit of it so it doesn't stick as much. I'm going to now add, once again, all Ontario fresh fruit. So we're going to start with the raspberries. We're going to do a little bit of the blueberries.
all your fruit.
You want to give me a hand there?
Yeah, I'm going to help you.
There we go.
There we go. Some blueberries and then some blackberries.
I'll just be back here eating pizza.
That's no problem. And then why don't you finish it with that?
You bet. Okay, so then we're going to put a bit of our crumble, or what do we call this? Or
well, this is actually a crumble mix. So what we're doing is the oatmeal, the brown sugar, the butter, and the flour all mixed together. So cover it up.
And then you're putting this on the barbecue?
Yeah, watch what we're going to do.
Okay.
So again, magic of TV, because fast forward, we start off with this. This goes in.
Oh, look at that. It's bubbling beautifully.
Look at that. Now, this is something we want to be careful with. It's going to be hot, so we use an oven mitt. I'm just going to pop it down right there.
Look at this. Look at this.
Fantastic.
Sebastian, so good.
3 courses on the barbecue. You get to stay outside, enjoy a cocktail.
Ding dong, the guests are here.
Absolutely.
And we're ready to go.
And you're not heating up the house. Sebastien Centner. Sebastien, great to see you as always.
Great to be back. Enjoy your summer.
All right, you too.
All right, still ahead on the morning show. Choose your